And I surround myself with flowers as soon as spring breaks. The weather breaks enough for me to get some planted. It seems like I can't have enough flowers around me. So I have all kinds. In the heat of the summer, come late July and August, these are going to be struggling because the sun is just so hot here now. And due to health and our vision impairment, heart issues, we have a little, I think you can see the blooms on this little tomato. We have 3 tomatoes on our back deck. We had as many as, 50 in the garden in the back. This will be our 2nd year to not have tilled a garden in our backyard in 40 years. That's what age and health. So appreciate your health. Appreciate your youth. It won't be with you forever. Is this little guy just not gorgeous? And he's gorgeous now, and he is good in the full sun, and he draws those hummingbirds and butterflies, but he'll struggle in the heat when the summer heat gets here. And here I put in a little green bell pepper plant. I don't know if I'll get any peppers, but for 40 years we always had a garden, and we can't say that anymore. And here's my big pool of water, 18-foot above ground pool. Don't get all excited that we got lots of money. We don't. My husband, we've had a pool almost every year since we've been married, 41 years, okay? After our son passed and the pool we had was like 25 years old and rusted out, we took that pool out that was right here where my husband had built the deck up and around it. And I don't know, for 3 or 4 years, this was just a dead spot. Didn't know what to do with it. Couldn't physically really do anything with it. And he was that's back when he could see. And he was on Facebook Marketplace. And they put this pool up with their pump, with that ladder and everything for $100. Well, we kept our pump, our sand filter, and pump from the other pool. So we just needed the pool. So he went and grabbed it up for $35. See, that's the bargains I'm talking about. He was my bargain watcher. And now with his vision impairment, life is a little different. Not a little different. Life is a lot different. But he's so proud of this pool, and I am too. Now, we had to buy a new liner, and it wasn't cheap. I think maybe $400. But where can you go on vacation for $435? And then every year I buy the chemicals. We don't use chlorine. We have been 30-year users of Backroad. It's expensive. You pay for it in the beginning, but you'll enjoy it all summer long. So when I talk about bargain hunting, that's what we do. I mean, you go out, you could pay $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 for this pool. And you wouldn't have to buy a liner. But I'll take a $35. He now kicks himself. He says, what was I thinking? I had a pump. I had the pump. I did, but I didn't need a pump. So I let her sell that to somebody else. And now he kicks himself all the time. He says, why didn't I buy that pump? $100 bill for the pool and the pump. But it was late. It was getting late. It was getting dark. And it was about a half-hour trip to go get it and load it up and everything. So he just made her a deal, $35 for the pool, load and go. Look at these beautiful guys. Is he not gorgeous? Now you see, when I was 20, 25, sweetie, I didn't have time to stop and take pictures of no flowers. I got me a weed here and grow. I didn't have time to stop and take pictures of no flowers. I had babies, full-time job. This flower right here, we transplanted it from our next door neighbor's yard. We lived beside her for decades, and she passed away. Same with these beautiful guys. See those? They're beautiful for like, I don't know, 2 weeks. You want to talk about short life? These guys have to appreciate every single day they've got, because they're not here for long. But they are gorgeous when they're here. And they're just all bloomed out. I don't know really with the sun what you can see, but they're just gorgeous. But they know their time is short. And so they are glowing and showing all that they can. And what would be summertime in Kentucky without daylilies? Mine are just now opening, just now coming up. Look at that. Look at that. So, you know, appreciate the small things. I know when you're young, you're busy, you gotta work, you got families, you got laundry that never stops. I get it. We were a household of 6. Laundry never stopped, dishes never stopped, the bills never stopped. You're on that treadmill. But look at this. Life kept me here long enough to be able to witness this. And that's okay. And since COVID, the word elderberry has become a very well-known word. But, you know, they sang about elderberry wine. But I didn't know what elderberry wine was. And so, yeah, I got me. This is I'm doing a little backroads trip. Just right here in my backyard. I'll show y'all how big these guys are. I had no idea. I mean, I didn't. I had no idea they were going to take over the entire yard. These babies are, oh my gosh, 25 feet tall. I probably should have kept them shorter. But you know what? I love them. I love them. And look at that. And they love it here. They're here right behind our son's little building. Look at that. I want you to look. See? Can you see how tall that baby is? You see those power lines? You see the top of the building, the little shed? That elderberry grandfather, he's up there. He's showing off. Look at that. They love it here. And I fix elderberry syrup, put in the freezer and the refrigerator. And anybody gets hit with anything when cold weather gets here, I'm the first one to send them a jar or some ice cubes. And let me tell you what, it turns them around. So this is a little bit of a back road tour, and I didn't have to get in the car. And let's see. I want to show you my pear tree. See this pear tree? We planted that baby 19 years ago this week. It was 19 years ago today. We lost our 22-year-old son in a motorcycle accident. And people at work took up a little collection. Look, 19 years ago, nobody had heard the word GoFundMe. 19 years ago, nobody had heard much about Facebook, and certainly not TikTok or Snapchat. MySpace, 19 years ago, MySpace had just hit this area. So we didn't have all that connection. We just had what we always had, family and coworkers. You had email, you know. Internet was here. AOL, the little guy running in place. Little yellow guy running in place. Boy, did I spend hours and hours watching him. But anyway, this old pear tree, baby, she loves it back here too. My son, oh look, can you see the bird nest up there? Oh look, somebody's, can you see it? See, the sun's shining so I can't see. We have doves and cardinals galore here. I hope you can see that. I'm trying. I shake a lot, y'all. I just do. I don't have Parkinson's, but can you see that bird nest? See? So, the pear tree created a habitat for more life. And it's a reminder of our son. 19 years ago today, just a little after 1 in the afternoon, I had to turn him loose. It never quits hurting.